Everyone can see. Living through the characters of everyone we read. You can rise, you can lead, you can live, you can dream. Wish your peace, freedom adventure.
Hi guys. Hi. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. You can rise. You can be. You can live. You can dream. Wish your peace. Freedom adventure. Happy Friday, guys. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. The end of another week. Thank you. Thank you for the birthday wishes. Thank you for the cake. That's my favorite, strawberry. Did you know that? Did you know that strawberry was my favorite? Because that's what you've got over there. It looks like you knew it. How did you know? How did you know? Hey, cuz, thank you, thank you, thank you for the birthday love. How you doing up there in Chicago? Do you guys have snow on the ground? Hey, guys. Hey, YouTube. Who's on YouTube? Happy Friday. Happy Friday. How you guys doing? You know you have to always tell me. Tell me one thing that you have done. What's one thing you've done? Bryson, I have already done my 100 squats with my 35-pound kettlebell. I've already done my 100 for the day. So I guess if I want to be better, then I'll do a little bit more. Yes, yes. Who is on YouTube? Hey, YouTube, talk to me. Who's on here? Who's on here? Hey, guys. So tell me something that you remember your message this morning. Tell me again, Kendall. I've gotten a lot of messages today, so you're going to have to tell me again. What's your message? What did you tell me? Didn't I say, Kendall, did I call you Bryson? It didn't stick. You're well. That's good. I'm glad that it didn't stick. It's cold down here for us, too. Usually by now, we're like in the upper 70s, and we've been going down low, and I don't like it because I like warm weather. Did I call you Bryson? I'm sorry. Let me fix it. Kendall, hey, Kendall, I don't remember the message. Tell me what the message was. And tell me something that you guys have done today. As I'm waiting for more people to come on, I've already told you one of the things that I have done is that I did my, hey mom, I did I promised myself, or I committed to myself to do 100 squats with a 35-pound kettlebell. And I've already done my 100 for today. So what have you guys done? What have you guys done? Tell me. Tell me. Something that you have done. You guys aren't telling me. Well, you know today is the day that I read the chapter book. You did third grade math, science, you played with your cousin. Okay, so you've had some fun today. I had a friend to come over, Mitch Macklin. You guys don't know her. She had transferred before you guys came to the school. She surprised me. And they gave me a plant. You guys know how much I love nature. And they gave me my favorite chips and a little small cake, and made me really happy because I had no idea that they were coming over. All right, I am going to go ahead and get started. My comments are not moving up, but money. Oh, the okay, me. That was supposed to be money. How you doing with the money? Have you gotten better? How you doing with the money, Janicia? All right, I'm going to be reading, I believe it's the 5th chapter in Dinosaurs Before Dawn. Every Tuesday and every Friday, I read a chapter, and this is the book that we're working on. You said, happy birthday, Miss Shirby. I love you, and it's Kendall. You did 20 more. Okay. You have a friend on TikTok. Hey, Anaya. Hey, Max. Hey, guys. I'm so glad you're here. All right, so I'm going to do a quick summary for people who have joined and have not seen, and there are no pictures here. We're up to chapter 5. I believe. Is it chapter 6? Well, we did the first chapter, Into the Woods, where, thank you. Hi, Miss Backelman. Hi. Thank you. So we did the first chapter, Into the Woods, when Annie ran into the woods and Jack wanted to go home, but he had to go after his little sister. When they were in the woods, they found a treehouse. Annie, because she's bold and she's free, and she just does really what she wants to do, she went up into the treehouse where Jack was like, wait. We don't know who it belongs to. Hey, Adrian. So they're up. Well, Annie hooked Jack. She hooked Jack by telling him that there was something in the treehouse that he wanted. She hooked him by saying, books. You guys remember that? And once she said that, he went up into the treehouse. She found a book for princesses. She found a book for him that had dinosaurs. So we know that she likes princesses. He liked the dinosaurs. And when he looked at the book, he said, wow, I wish I could see a real life pteranodon for real. And when he said that, the treehouse started spinning. Well, first he looked outside and he saw a pteranodon. And then the treehouse started spinning. And when it got still, they looked outside and things were different. So then they saw the pteranodon. Annie goes down and talks to him. She names him Henry because she says he feels like Henry, which is the dog that lived next door to them. And they were looking up, and all of a sudden Annie screamed because she saw a huge dinosaur. And I asked you guys to predict what type of dinosaur you thought it would be, because good readers always make predictions. And a prediction, it's just a really good guess. And most of you guys said a T-Rex, but it wasn't a T-Rex. It was a, I don't believe that they tell us what it was. I think I need to go find the answer. No, they couldn't figure out where they were. Let me go find the answer. Hey, cousin. Yeah, let's see. My book is tearing up. Oh, I see it. So, it's always so good to go back and find the answer. I wasn't sure what kind of dinosaur it was. So instead of just guessing and making something up, I found it. It was a Triceratops. Oh, and I'm reminded as I look at the words here, Jack was writing down notes in his notebook. Then at the very end, Jack found this gold in the grass with an M on it. Hey, Andy. So, I guess it's not gold in the grass. It's actually chapter 6, Dinosaur Valley. So I want you guys to think about that. Dinosaur Valley. What do you think we're going to see in this chapter? Yes, this is a fiction book. Someone created this in their mind. It's not really facts, because you're not going to go into a treehouse and then just say, oh, I wish I could see this, and then magically get there. But with Dinosaur Valley, what do you guys think you might see? Talk to me. Tell me. What do you think you might see for this to say Dinosaur Valley? I'm waiting for some answers before I keep going. Robbie's outside. You guys might actually hear him. I don't know. Dinosaur Valley. Dinosaurs. Okay. More dinosaurs. Very good. Okay. Hey, Nyla. Hey, Connector. Hi. All right. So it says, Andy, look at this, Jack called. Look what I found. Well, think back to the last chapter. I just showed you the picture. What did he find? What did he find? Oh, you hear roaring? I love it. You're visualizing. You're hearing it. And this is what you see. I love it. You can't hear Robbie? Yeah, he's outside barking at something. Hey, Ariana. So, right here. He has not shown this to Annie yet. Because as you look, Annie is over here still looking at the Triceratops when he finds this in the grass. Silly Robbie. Annie had gone up to the hilltop. So you can visualize it as I go back to this page here. She's up there. She was busy picking a flower from the magnolia tree. So I visualized that. I visualized the magnolia tree with the big white flower. And I visualized picking it off. Annie, look! A medallion! But Annie wasn't paying attention to Jack. She was staring at something on the other side of the hill. What is she staring at? The name of this chapter is Dinosaur Valley. So what is Annie staring at? Oh, wow, she said. Annie! Clutching the magnolia flower, she took off down the hill. Here Annie goes again. I remember at the beginning, she ran into the forest. And that's what got them here. And here she is again, just taking off. She didn't call for Jack. She's just taking off. Annie, come back, Jack shouted. Did she come back? Thumbs up if Annie's going to listen and come back. Now I want you to think about what you already know about Annie. When Jack has asked her not to do something before, did she listen to him or did she do what she wanted to do? I can remember going back when she wanted to go into the forest. Jack said, go home. She didn't listen. I remember when Annie wanted to go down and touch the pteranodon. Jack said, don't touch it. She touched it anyway. So now, Jack has said, Annie, come back. Thumbs up if she's going to come back. You can make a prediction, Nyla. You can make a prediction. Thumbs up. And Ariana, you need to choose one. Just one. Thumbs up. She's going to come back. Thumbs down. Nope. We already see a pattern. Think about the pattern. What do you already know? And infer. You're not predicting this time. You're inferring based on what you know about Annie. But Annie had disappeared. I'm going to kill her, Jack murmured. He stuffed the gold medallion into his jeans pocket. Then he heard Annie shriek. Oh my gosh. I think she should have listened. Annie! Jack heard another sound as well. A deep, bellowing sound. What do you visualize? What do you visualize in your head? Annie shrieks. Then Jack hears another sound, a big bellowing sound like a tuba. Jack, come here, called Annie. Annie! Jack grabbed his, what does he keep with him? Do you remember? What do you see him grabbing? Backpack, and raced up the hill. When he got to the top, he gasped. Everyone gasped. What do they see, guys? The valley below was filled with nests. Big nests made out of mud. And the nests were filled with tiny dinosaurs. They're nests and tiny dinosaurs. What's most likely? I love it, Kendall. Close by. Is that your new sound effect for me? Oh, yeah. He does always have the notebook. You said notebook and backpack. Good. Annie was crouching next to one. This Annie, she's so bold. She's not afraid of everything. Crouching means that she's like squatting down close to it. Annie was crouching down next to one of the nests, and standing over her was a gigantic duck-billed dinosaur. Don't panic. Don't move, said Jack. He stepped slowly down the hill towards Annie. The huge dinosaur was towering above Annie, waving her arms, making her tuba sound. Hey, Liv. Jack stopped. He didn't want to get too close. He knelt down on the ground. Okay, move towards me. Slowly, he said. Annie started to stand up. Don't stand! Crawl, said Jack, clutching her flower. She's still holding on to the flower. I think I would have let it go. Does that mean you like it, Max? Annie crawled towards Jack. The duck-billed dinosaur followed her, still bellowing. I hear that sound. Annie froze. Wait. Is Annie actually scared here? I think this is the first time that Annie is freezing. Wow. You're making the tuba sound. Thank you, Sophie. Keep going, Jack said softly. Annie started crawling again. Jack inched further down the hill. Inch. An inch. Does that mean he's moving a lot or just a little bit? An inch. I didn't get a chance to teach you guys that this year. I was supposed to teach it to you. An inch. It's maybe about this much. He's going just a little bit until he was just an arm's reach from Annie. An arm's reach. Hold out your arm. my arm's longer than yours, so about that far away. What do you think he's going to do? If he's at an arm's reach from her, what do you think he's gonna do? What do you think? What do you think? He reached out and grabbed her. Did you think that if he's an arm's length away from his sister, yeah, he's gonna grab her. He reached out and grabbed her hand. He pulled Annie toward him. Stay down, he said. He crouched next to her. Bow your head. Pretend to chew. Chew? Yes. I read that's what you do if a mean dog comes at you. Is this a dog? She's no dog, Jack, said Annie. Just chew, said Jack. Jack and Annie both bowed their heads and pretended to chew. Oh, she listened this time. Soon the dinosaur got quiet. It worked. Jack raised his head. I don't think she's mad anymore, he said. Thanks, Jack, for saving me, said Annie. You have to use your brain, said Jack. You can't go running around to nest of babies. There's always a mother nearby. Annie stood up. Annie! Too late. Oh, man. What do you guys think she's doing? Let's go back. They pretended to chew, and the dinosaur was making the noise that sounded like a tuba. It says the dinosaur grew quiet. Jack raised his head. I don't think she's mad anymore, he said. Thanks, Jack, for saving me, said Annie. You have to use your brain, said Jack. You can't just go running up to a nest of babies. There's always a mother nearby. Annie stood up. Annie! Too late! Too late. What's Annie doing? Think about what you know about Annie. What is she doing? Running off? Okay. Someone else. What is she doing? What is Annie doing? I'm looking to see. Are you mad at Annie for going? YouTube, talk to me. What's Annie doing? Talk to me, YouTube. Annie held out her magnolia flower to the dinosaur. Visualize. So you guys all said running. Most of the time she ran, but think about it. She also went down and rubbed the dinosaur. So this time she's holding the flower. I'm sorry I made you worry about your babies, she said. The dinosaur moved closer to Annie. She grabbed the flower from her. She reached for another. No more, said Annie. The dinosaur let out a sad tuba sound. But there are more flowers up there, Annie said. She pointed to the top of the hill. I'll get you some. Annie hurried up the hill. The dinosaur waddled after her. Waddled. Think about maybe a duck or a goose walking. Jack quickly examined the babies. Some were crawling out of their nests. Uh-oh. Wait. I think that dinosaur is supposed to be watching the babies. But the dinosaur has gotten distracted. Distracted by Annie. Oh no. Where were the other mothers? Jack took out the dinosaur book. Why? Why is he taking out this dinosaur book? Oh yeah, he's trying to get some facts. He flipped through the pages. He found a picture of a duck-billed dinosaur. He read in a nonfiction book, when you have a photo and you have words under it, what's that called? He read what's that called? The Anantosaurus lived in the colonies. While a few mothers babysat the nest, others hunted for food. Did anybody say caption? The words under the picture would be a caption. The Anantosaurus lived in colonies. While a few mothers babysat, the others hunted for food. Hunted for food. Hunted for food. What do they like to eat if they're hunting for food? Are they plant eaters or are they meat eaters? So there must be other mothers close by. Hey, Jack, Annie called. Jack looked up. Annie was at the top of the hill feeding magnolia flowers to the giant Anantosaurus. Oh, I guess they must eat plants. and animals. She's nice too, Jack, said Annie. But suddenly, but she's nice, but suddenly, the Ananosaurus made her terrible tuber sound. Annie crouched down and started to chew. The dinosaur barged down the hill. There's Annie starting to chew. Dinosaur going down the hill. Looks like Jack is most likely doing what? What is Jack most likely doing? She seemed afraid of something. Jack put the book down on top of his pack. He hurried to Annie. Did you guys say that Jack was going to Annie? Yeah. I wonder why she ran away, said Annie. We were starting to be friends. Jack looked around. What he saw in the distance almost made him want to throw up. Well, all of a sudden, the Ananosaurus made a terrible sound, like she was scared. She ran off. And now Jack sees something that makes him almost want to throw up. What could be something that's there that's going to make the dinosaur make a terrible sound and run off, and also make Jack feel like he wants to throw up? What could it be? What could it be? I'm waiting for you guys. Looking at my time. An enormous, I'm looking up, ugly monster was coming across the plain. He was walking on two big legs. Are you visualizing? Can you see it? It's enormous. Called it ugly. It's got two big legs it's walking on, and swinging a long, thick tail. What is it? And dangling two tiny arms. He had a huge head, and his jaws were wide open. Even from far away, Jack could see his long, gleaming teeth. What is it? No one has told me. What is it? What is it? I'm not reading till somebody tells me something. Thank you. YouTube, what is it? Do I need to read it again? I'm going to read it again. And Jack felt like he wanted to throw up. An enormous monster was coming across the plain. He was walking on two big legs and swinging a long, thick tail and dangling two tiny arms. You feel like you're going to throw up too, Nyla? He had a huge head, and his jaws were open wide. What do you guys see in that wide? The jaws open wide. Oh, it even tells you. Even from far away, Jack could see his long, gleaming teeth. Tyrannosaurus Rex, whispered Jack. All right. So, in this chapter, do I need to do the summary? I should ask you guys to do the summary. I'm always doing the summary. I need to have you guys to do the summary. Yes, it was the T. You guys do the summary. Who's the somebody? You guys tell me. Who's the somebody? When you do a summary, it's somebody, wanted, but, so, then. Who's the somebody? You guys are a little bit behind me because you guys are talking about the teeth. Who's the somebody? Somebody wanted something, but, so, then what? Who's the somebody? Who's the somebody? I'm going to wait. Jack and Annie. Thank you, Sophie. Wanted. We didn't find out about the M in this one. In this one, we'll find out, I guess, later. This was Dinosaur Valley. So, Jack, what did they want? It says, Annie, look at this, Jack called. Look what I found. Annie had gone up to the hilltop. She was busy picking a flower from the magnolia tree. Annie, look, a medallion. But Annie wasn't paying attention. Somebody, Jack, wanted. What does he want? I just read it on this page. What does he want? What does he want? What does he want? Hey, Annie, look what I found. Wanted to show her what he found. But, give me the but. It actually says it, but Annie wasn't paying attention to Jack. She was staring at something on the other side of the hill. Jack wanted to show Annie the gold in the grass he found the medallion, but Annie wasn't paying attention. She was paying attention to something over the hill. Somebody wanted, but so what did Jack end up doing? What did Jack end up doing? What did Jack ended up doing? So Jack had to go over to where Annie was. She was looking at something on the other side of the hill and she ran over to it. So Jack had to run over there to where his sister was. Somebody, Jack, wanted to show Annie the medallion that he found in the grass, but Annie wasn't paying attention to him. She saw something on the other side of the hill and she ran after it. So Jack followed her. Then what happened? Then tell me, what's the then? Next time when I do this, I'm not going to tell you guys. I'm going to ask you to do it. And I'm just going to ask you to type it up even if I end the video. Then they found a nest that had lots of eggs in it and an angry dinosaur that was making bellowing sounds. Annie made friends with the dinosaur, but the dinosaur ran off when the T-Rex came around. So that's that chapter. And so when we come back, maybe we will find out about the M. I see, Kendall, that you're interested in finding out about the M. Let me see what is the next chapter called. The next chapter is called A Giant Shadow. Don't think we're going to find out about the M then, but who do you guys think the giant shadow belongs to? Who do you think the giant shadow is going to belong to? And you know what? Maybe we could look at that one next time. So thank you so much for watching me, you guys. And for those of you who have said happy birthday to me, thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes, Ariana, I saw early you asked me if I had a good day. Yes, I did, because I had a friend to surprise me. And she and her family visited me and dropped some things off for me that they know that I like my favorite chips, my favorite drink, and a plant, and a little small cake. So, and I've talked to lots of people both here, and I've talked to people in Chicago. So yes, I've had a very good day. Thank you so much for joining me on my birthday, guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I want you to think of something that you're happy about. Something that I'm happy about is that today is my birthday, and I got a chance to talk to lots of people, and I'm on here with you guys. You guys are sharing my birthday with me, so that makes me happy. I want you to think of something that you're happy about, something that'll make you smile. Now that I have the plant that my friend gave me, I can look at that and I can smile because I don't have any plants like that. She gave me an orchid, and I didn't have any orchids. So that's something that I can look at and smile. What about you? Now, I want you, yes, it's my birthday. Now I want you to think of something that you did that you were proud of. I want you to get the thing that you're happy about in your head. I want you to get the thing that you did that you're proud of. Lock it in, lock it in, lock it in. Inhale, exhale, smile. You're beautiful. Thank you so much for joining me today. You know your homework. Make sure, yay, I'm happy that you were able to spend my birthday with me too. Thank you, Ninja. Thank you. You know your homework. You have to do something tonight to make someone else smile, because in doing so, it's going to make you happy. I want you to also do something to make yourself a little bit better. When I talked to you guys yesterday, I had not done my 100 squats that I said I was going to do. I've already done 100. I think I'm going to make myself better today. 2 days ago, I did 70. Yesterday, I did 100. I think I'm going to be better today by doing more. Even if I do 10 more, that's more than I did yesterday. Baby, you don't have to say you're sorry you forgot. You said happy birthday now. Thank you, Connector. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, guys. So again, do something to make someone else smile before you go to bed today, and do something to make yourself better. And I will see, hey, Shay, hey, love. And I will see you guys on Monday. I love you guys. Bye. Thanks, Max. Bye.